What's up, you guys? GourmetJayy here, and we're going to touch on a touchy subject. So, some may feel that this is overdue, but I wanted to speak to you guys about the accusations that I have received over the past year of me playing the division. So, ever since my rising, I should say, in YouTube, I don't know exactly how to say it. I mean, I still feel I'm a pretty small YouTuber, but ever since I started getting views on my videos and started getting noticed, I have basically been accused of cheating, using scripts, using mouse and keyboard, having aimbot, having stuff in my hard drive of my PS4. You can anything you can think of, anything you can name of, I've been accused of basically. And I just wanted to spend some time to basically dispel any of those rumors, because it's come to my attention that many people actually think I'm a legit cheater. So I'm just gonna give you guys a quick backstory. So from with me playing the division for 3 years, I didn't play the beta. I started playing in April. My boy Some for Your Ass, he's the one who basically got me on the division, and basically 1.2, end of 1.1 all the way to 1.5, I got my ass kicked. Okay? And it took me a while. Like, you can go back to my old videos. Over time you can see I got better. And it took a lot of beatings for me to get to the point of where I am. It took a lot for me to get my aim to the point of where it is. So from 1v1s to fighting servers to last stand to skirmish to all of those everything PvP in the division, I did it. And for me to go through all of these things and to learn, to take the time to actually learn and get better, for me to be accused, it's kind of a slap in the face, really. For someone who's spent all the time and has gotten multi-grouped, has basically dealt with everything you can think of in the division, for me to overcome a lot of it and to be determined to become even better, it's really a slap in the face for somebody to be accused. I know of a lot of other good players who are actually legit and have been accused. I can say there are things that have perpetuated it, such as me playing with certain people who I don't play with anymore, who were either using it or anything of that nature. But I do not in any way use Cronus, Titan, or anything like that. I have been open and clear. I've been very, very honest with you guys. I tried mouse and keyboard for 2 days, and it was PvE. I fought one guy, and he was a farmer, and it was so hard for me to even kill him because I never used mouse and keyboard before. I was not good with it. Hence why I said, when I was making my switch to PC, it's going to take me a while for me to learn to use mouse and keyboard, because I never played games on a computer, on a PC. I never had to. I've been using a controller ever since I was 7 years old. So, that muscle memory, it's stuck with me. So for me to automatically become good with mouse and keyboard out of nowhere, I just never really understood it. And, I've had live streams, I've had pictures, I've had videos, I've had all of those things. My phone is going crazy right now. I'm sorry, you guys. I apologize. All of this is really taken time for me to, get good at the game. And like I said, it's really a slap in the face. And like I said, I played with guys who used it, and it was literally, it was kind of, I play with them through association. I never really wanted to play with them in the first place, but I did it because, there was beef before, and I felt, if I played with them, then, it would kind of squash the beef. But come to figure it out, I have issues with the same people again. They stream snipe me. They try to boot me offline. They try to do all of that BS. So I don't even deal with people like that. I play with the same group of guys, Joker, Endless, Some, Mont, D, Pyro, sometimes Cat. You know, if I'm missing anybody else, you know, that's just who's popping up off the top of my head. I apologize if I'm missing anybody else. You know, those are the same group of guys that I play with, and none of them use scripts, none of them cheat, none of them use mouse and keyboard. It's all I play with the same people. And to be honest, if you play mouse and keyboard, I'm not, and I'm sorry, Nimble. How the hell can I forget Nimble? Yikes. I play with Nimble sometimes too. Even though he was toxic back then, he's one of the guys, well, not one of the guys I'm talking about, but he's somebody who I beefed with before. He's not a cheater. He's not using anything. I tend to try to play with people who I've had issues with to try to make amends and, you know, try to be cool with, try to be cool with them. So he was somebody who I beefed with before, but I'm cool with now. But none of the guys who I consistently play with use any kind of cheats, hacks, or anything, whatever you guys want to call it. we don't do it. We don't need to. We don't feel the need to even want to do it. My boy Endless and I, we just, you know, we've added PC to our repertoire. So now we're starting to get good with mouse and keyboard. But for me, I still enjoy using a controller, and I've already told myself I'm not going to, even though I'm learning to use mouse and keyboard and I'm playing on PC, I'm not going to use it on console. I don't want to. Even though I've openly stated that I feel restricted with a controller when it comes to, you know, like the vision on console. There's certain things that I want to do, like, you know, the controller doesn't react fast enough. It doesn't have that snap like PC does. I'm still not going to use mouse and keyboard. And the thing is, even with on console, you can't snap like that with a mouse and keyboard. So it's weird hearing people say, "Oh, use mouse and keyboard." You know, mouse and keyboard looks entirely different. Like, you can tell if somebody's using mouse and keyboard, using a mouse when they're shooting with it. You know, for me, actually playing PC now, you can definitely tell when somebody's using a mouse and keyboard. And just looking at, you know, this gameplay here, I'm like, how in the world can you think I'm using a mouse to shoot people, a mouse and keyboard? But, you know, I've had live streams, and I think, you know, I'm going to have to use hand cams more. And I would actually love to do, you know, a face reveal and all that. But I'm keeping to it that I want to get to 20K subs before I do that. So it's not me trying to hide myself or anything like that. I just feel, you know, it's a milestone. And if I can get to that milestone, then I definitely want to, I want to reward my subs. You know, they've been with me, and you guys, you know, for those who've been here, you know, who are sub to me, you know, I really do appreciate you guys. Your guys' support has been unwavering. You know, I honestly feel I don't have more subs because people think that I'm a cheater. And it's very unfortunate that, you know, I could be putting out other content, but I feel one of the main reasons that I haven't been getting as much attention getting as many subs is because a lot of people feel that I think that I'm a cheater. And there's a lot of word of mouth. There are other YouTubers even saying it too, and it's pretty crazy because they're the same guys who've been, you know, that I beat in gunfights, and they can't explain how I beat them. But it's just like, dude, everybody wins and loses. Like, I'm not saying I'm perfect. I'm not sitting here calling myself a god. I don't do that. You won't ever hear me call myself a god. That's ignorant and blatant. I don't even like it when other people call themselves gods. That's stupid. But everybody wins and loses. Everybody takes L. So it's like, you know, when you lose, you learn from it. And that's what I do. I'm not going to sit here and call myself the best in the game. I've always stated, I may not be the best in the game, but I can give the best in the game a run for their money. Period and point blank. You know, everybody has their day. So, you know, if we can, you know, I'll have live streams where I have my hands showing every single time. You know, I've been on stream I've showed my PS4. I've showed, you know, nothing hooked up to my controller. Only thing in my PS4 is my Turtle Beach and my USB cord connected, to my charger for my controller. And there's no USB device for Cronus or Titan or anything of that nature. Nothing for no Zim 4, nothing like that. And I showed on stream me shooting a literal laser with my hands in the camera, shooting straight. So it's not like I have anything in my PS4. It's just I've literally, it's muscle memory at this point. Playing the same game for 3 years and wearing striker or even something like this, you know, I didn't have stability on my bag right here, but I learned to control my recoil. It's literally just practice. I don't understand why people can't understand the concept of practicing. You know, when you fight sweaty tryhards, a lot of the tryhards and a lot of guys that I used to get beat up with, they helped me to become a better player. So I thank them because they forced me to become better because I wanted to beat them. And I didn't sit there and call them cheaters or hackers. I said, damn, okay, well, I got beat. I need to come back better. And this is a bad this there's a bad mind state of players nowadays. When they lose, they automatically think it's because somebody's cheating. That's poor. That's absolutely sad. And it's pretty pathetic, to be totally honest. It's pretty pathetic that people are doing that nowadays because they lose. So, you know, moving forward, you guys, you for those who are just accusing people, I know there's a couple guys I have in my mind right now who stream the game on Twitch or on YouTube who literally say, oh, he has no recoil. It's scripts, obviously. Like, dude, it kind of pains me to say it, but you got to get better so that you can understand that it's not cheating. So I didn't want to rant. I just wanted to give a little backstory of why people even think that in the first place. You know, like I said, I don't play with those same guys who were using the cheats. So I guess you could say, oh, guilty by association, and I brought that upon myself. At the time, I wasn't really thinking. Like I said, I just wanted to make amends. I never asked for any scripts. I never wanted to be part of what they're using or anything like that. And to be honest, I didn't even know they were using it until around the time, like a little bit right before I stopped playing with them. I think I found out literally like 2 or 3 days before I stopped playing with them. So, yes, I will take, you know, the fault as far as, you know, guilty by association. That's my fault. But moving forward, I just wanted to clear these rumors, clear, you know, any accusations. I'm legit. Okay, voice crack. Wow. I'm legit. I'm for real. This aim is my thumbs. I don't have anything extra, okay? This is me. So, I appreciate you guys coming through and checking out the video. I will be having PC gameplay for the Division 2. I will have a lot of new content. I will have builds. I will have tutorials. It won't be just raw gameplay like I've had for the past few months for the Division 1. The reason why I stopped posting videos, you know, with informative videos is because everything has basically been covered. So I felt, you know, posting build videos and all that felt kind of cheesy. It was like a cheese waste for views. You know what I'm saying? So I will have a ton of content for Division 1, Division 2, PvE, and PvP. So I appreciate you guys coming through. I'll catch you guys later, man. Much love. Peace.